What's up, everyone?
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
Two Crazy Ketos. Welcome to our channel. On this channel, we do some keto reviews, we do some recipes, and we just talk about keto. And we have an experiment we're going to do, and we're going to talk about it right after this. So we have an experiment that we're going to do.
We do.
We're going to do 5 days of OMAD.
Okay, so that sounds like a made-up thing. What is OMAD?
OMAD is 1 meal a day. It's a type of intermittent fasting. There's a lot of benefits. We can link some of that kind of stuff down below.
Giant meals?
I'm not looking forward to this. I don't like to
You can't finish a little meal.
Yeah, I don't like to eat big meals. Even if we would get like wings, I can't really sit down and eat like 10 to 15 wings in a sitting. So I'm not really looking forward to this. But we do have some rules for the way we're going to do our OMAD. So rules. So
I don't do so well with
the
those.
first rule is we have to hit our macros. Okay?
Oh, okay. So we have to do like as close to perfect keto for us as possible.
Yeah, we're going to keep our fat for the one meal between 75 to 80%.
That's going to be delicious.
So 75 to 80% fat, and we have to hit our caloric. So my caloric goal for the day is 1950.
I'm super jealous.
And what is yours?
Say like 1500.
1500. So you have to eat 1500 in a sitting, and I have to eat 1950 in a sitting. Oh, I can't even think about that.
I could eat yours and mine.
You have 1 hour to eat it. You have to consume it all within 1 hour. So basically, we're going to do 5 days of 23-hour fasting.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And you can have one cheat each day, but I'm going to try not to do it.
What is the cheat?
The cheat is you can have like 100 calories of pure fat in like your coffee in the morning or something.
Oh, okay. So it's not like eat a bag of potato chips.
No. So like if you want, you can have 100 calories of fat like in your coffee. So like a tablespoon of butter, but no carbs, no protein. Are you ready for this challenge?
I am ready.
Okay.
So here we are at dinner.
Here we are at dinner. You want to go over yours first, or you want me to go over mine first?
Yes, I want to go over mine because I want to eat.
I already feel sick.
So I have coffee and I have a half a tablespoon of MCT oil and a half a tablespoon of butter.
Okay.
I have a salad. And it has 2 tablespoons of this lemon garlic dressing from Chosen Foods.
And that's 3 cups of greens.
I love it.
Okay.
I have 2 eggs. I have some of this bacon cheeseburger casserole that
recipes in the description.
Legit. It's awesome. And some broccoli. And then I have a little cinnamon bun mug cake.
That's a cinnamon flax mug cake.
It's delicious.
So loads of oil, loads of flax, and you have a LaCroix.
Lime flavored.
I've got 3 cups of salad greens. I have 2 tablespoons of Primal Kitchen, the creamy Caesar. And then I have a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on it.
Yum.
Okay. I have a piece of my cheeseburger casserole. I love this stuff. It's like 600 calories.
It's so good though.
80% fat. I have 2 cups of broccoli. I have 2 eggs plus another 2 egg yolks. 2 tablespoons of shredded cheddar cheese. And a half a tablespoon of sour cream.
Wow.
Okay. Then I've got 2 servings of my flax crackers, my flax pumpkin crackers. Recipe is again linked down in the description or on our blog post actually. And I have 2 tablespoons of the spinach artichoke dip from Costco.
It's legit.
Then I have my cinnamon flax.
They're so good.
Muffin or mug cake or whatever.
Just enough cinnamon.
With a tablespoon of butter on top of it. So is yours.
It's nice for the fall.
And then I have 2 of my keto brick pucks, which this equals a quarter of the keto brick. So this
perfect
is
size.
250 calories. And that is dinner. Oh, and then I'm drinking a coconut LaCroix.
Can't wait to dig in.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm not looking forward to this. So it's day 2 of our 5-day OMAD challenge, 1 meal a day.
It's weird because this is all one video for them, but it's day 2 for us.
Day 2 for us. And how did you feel it yesterday?
I felt incredible. I loved having a big meal. I know that wasn't your favorite thing.
I hated it.
But I loved having.
I absolutely hated it.
I know. I'm sorry, but it was great for me. And I was able to do a lot of work last night. I felt energized all day long. I didn't even think about food. I didn't have any desire to snack, and I feel good.
Yeah, I will say I didn't like it last night. I'm not used to consuming so many calories in a sitting. I'm kind of a person who would rather eat like 3 meals throughout the day or 2 meals and a little bit of a snack. Even though I was huge, I never was able to sit down and eat a giant meal. Like, I was the worst person to take to an all-you-can-eat place because I was like full after a plate or so.
It's okay because I got the full value of our money because I'm a binger. Like, I can eat a lot in a sitting.
Yeah.
I should have been a competitive eater. We'd be millionaires.
So I will say, though, I didn't enjoy eating all of my food in one sitting. And it's not because I was disappointed throughout the day. It's just it kind of made me a little sick. I had to go to the bathroom pretty quickly later. But I have not been hungry at all today. So we have not eaten at all. It is almost 6 o'clock. So it's pretty much been 24 hours since we ate.
Yeah.
I have not been hungry. I didn't have a fat coffee this morning. I don't know about you.
No, I didn't
So
either.
I didn't have anything.
I've been super productive.
And yeah, I've been really productive. I feel great. Tonight, we're having your favorite food.
Chicken wings!
Chicken wings.
It's my favorite.
But Chicken Wings presents a challenge
Lots
to
of
hit your
protein.
macros without going way over your calories. So it's usually Chicken Wings is a cheat day for us.
Yes.
So here's what I've got. I've got they're homemade chicken wings. Made them in the oven. We're going to put a recipe on our website on how to make super crispy. I mean, these are crispy wings. You'd swear that they were fried.
Yeah, they're so good.
So I've got 10 wings, pretty decent size. We have like a homemade chipotle batter or rub on it. Then I have this is a cauliflower macaroni and cheese.
It's really good. It's got bacon in it and everything.
Yeah, bacon, everything. And then I have in here is
blue cheese dressing?
8 tablespoons of homemade blue cheese dressing that we made. And the blue cheese dressing, which I'm going to put a recipe for that on our website too, is basically the base is sour cream and mayonnaise. We use
I could
the
just
chosen
drink
food
it.
mayonnaise.
I could just drink it.
Then I have 2 cups of greens because we ran out. We have to go get more afterwards. And about half a cup of broccoli sprouts, which are
looks like
really
hair.
awesome. Yep.
It's like we have a hairy salad.
And then 2 more tablespoons of our blue cheese dressing on there. And I use the blue cheese dressing because it's much higher in fat than some of the other dressings.
And it's delicious.
Then I have a half of Skillet Cookie,
Yay!
which comes from Keto Connect's cookbook, Keto Made Easy. So I can't
You wanna
disclose
get
the
that
recipe,
cookbook.
but great cookbook. And they even sell it in Costco now. So
Yay!
you don't even have to order on Amazon. And I think Costco's even cheaper than buying it on Amazon. So, but looking forward to this. And then I have 2 of my Keto Savage Keto Brick pucks, which is a quarter of a bar. And that's 250 calories and 80% fat. And I had to do that just to up the fat. So my macros for this meal is 1,976 calories, 164 grams of fat, 110 grams of protein, and it is 11 net carbs. And I am actually 38 grams of protein over my protein.
It's challenging
intake.
with the wings.
Yeah. But I did hit 75% fat, 23% protein.
And that's a big
so,
goal.
I'll take the higher protein. I did still get the 75% fat. Now, I will say, before you even get into that, we're using MyFitnessPal for this because a lot of my recipes are in there.
Yeah.
And we're probably not as over on the protein because MyFitnessPal, I have it programmed for me that I want to eat 80% fat. So we're not way over. More for us is have the ratios.
Right. And I'm the same situation. I'm eating the same thing with the exception of the keto brick.
Well, you have less wings.
But I have a smaller portion. That's what I was
you have a
getting at.
smaller portion.
Yeah. So, and my, let's see, I've got 74% fat, 23% protein.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that.
And you hit, almost your calories are perfect on yours.
1,458.
Yeah.
I think it would be very challenging to get any closer to perfect than that.
I am looking forward to your favorite meal.
Yay!
I love wings. Our favorite place used to be going
Buffalo
to Buffalo
Wild
Wild Wings. Any of the dry rubs are all like either 0 or 1 carb. And that's pretty much what we used to do constantly.
But I tell you, you want to get this recipe of Joe's for the dry rub that we use because it's delicious.
Cool. Well, let's eat.
All right. We will see you tomorrow, right?
Yeah, well, tomorrow for us in about 20 seconds for them.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at someone who Tabitha feels very sorry for.
Stop. I feel disgusting.
Really? Too much?
I feel like we went to an all-you-can-eat place and I overindulged.
Yeah. I feel great.
Ugh.
I think the food was delicious.
I don't even feel like I ate a lot. I mean, I know I didn't eat a lot of volume, but I definitely am feeling all of that fat in one sitting. I think I should do a challenge and see, we've talked about, I bet you can't eat a pound of bacon in one sitting. I don't think I could eat a pound of bacon in one sitting.
I know I could. When I hear that, I always feel like those people are
I think
wusses.
I'm going to need to try that.
So. All right. Well, rest. Tabitha will console you.
We'll see you guys in tomorrow's meal.
Joe may still be laying here. Well, it's day 3, and I have some exciting news.
What's your exciting news?
I actually just got on the scale and got to the weight that, in numbers that I've been wanting.
Oh, yeah?
Since we began it.
So you're losing weight this week?
I'm losing weight eating all of this food. And, 135.
Okay, so why do you think you're losing weight?
I think because I'm not cheating.
You're not cheating.
I'm literally just whatever I
Because, this is the amount of calories that we normally eat throughout a given day.
On top of whatever I snack and find.
Fine.
It adds up. It shows us that, the little bit of a snack here and there, it's really just like a cracker. It's not like I'm sitting down and eating a bowl of cereal. But a little snack here and there adds up.
I couldn't finish my food yesterday. I ended up leaving 250 calories. I never got to the...
the keto brick?
The keto brick. I was stuffed. I just couldn't do it. So
I'm eating all my food and loving life. Now afterwards I'm a little fatigued when I first get done eating, but then I feel great. I felt great today, and we were out and about, and it was nice.
I'm not looking forward to today, especially today and probably Friday, because we're about to eat. It is 20 minutes to 5. I need to leave to go to a football game at 5:30.
So you're going to run.
So I need to go consume 1,900 calories right now and then go out to a football game, because I'm not going to be home from the football game until 9 o'clock, and I don't want to eat that late. This will be interesting. So let's go over, because I need to eat so I can get out the door. Let's go over what we ate. You want to go first?
Yeah. So I have orange Parmesan crusted salmon.
I'm going to put the recipe in it's not going to be in this down below, because there's so many recipes. But what you do is, if you go to our blog, and on our blog, you'll see day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And in there, you'll see the recipe. And if you can click on it, it'll bring you to the recipe. That is my recipe.
So we have some broccoli. I have avocado. I have half of a sausage. I have the cinnamon mug cake, which is seriously one of my favorites. And we have some greens here, and the dressing, I was trying to look up, dreamy Italian dressing.
Okay, and what are your macros?
Primal Kitchen.
What are your macros? I know we wrote them down. Oh, and you got a coffee.
I've got it with a scoop of the MCT powder from Perfect Keto.
Okay.
82% fat.
Wow.
And 14% protein.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to get much better than that.
So what did you hit for your calories?
So it looks like I got, my daily goal was 1450, and I'm at 1428.
4 ounces of my orange Parmesan encrusted salmon. I've got an entire sausage, the kielbasa sausage. We get those from Costco. They also sell them in Sam's Club, Walmart. Sam's Club sells them, BJ sells them, and I just saw them at Publix. Publix is selling them too, but they're cheapest at Costco. Half an avocado, not my favorite, but I'm learning to like it.
Yeah.
2 cups of broccoli. I overcooked the broccoli a little bit. Okay, then I've got 3 cups of mixed greens. It's a 50-50, half spinach, half baby lettuce. On top of that, there is 2 tablespoons of the Primal Kitchen Dreamy Italian. And then I've got an entire serving of a curry chicken salad.
It's good.
Which is really good. And then I have a mug cake with a tablespoon of butter. This is the cinnamon mug cake. I'm going to have the recipe linked in the blog.
Good, because it's good.
And we also have a tablespoon of butter on our broccoli on top of that.
Melted.
I know we got to cut this short, but I want to eat because I've got to go.
And we will see you tomorrow.
We'll see you guys
or in 10
tomorrow
seconds.
in 10 seconds for them.
Welcome to day 4.
Yeah, day 4. I'm glad this is almost over.
I'm not. I am loving this.
So an update for yesterday. I did not get through all my meal. I actually struggled to get down all of the food, but by the time I had to leave to do my game, I ended up not eating my cinnamon mug cake, which is almost 400 calories. So I did cheat a little bit, and I ate it when I got home because I didn't want to be that low in my calories. So I just ate it when I got home. So, but actually it was close to 500 calories because there was a tablespoon of butter on top. But I could not get that food in. I mean, I was like almost regurgitating the food as I was trying to eat just the main food. I just couldn't do it.
That's so crazy. I mean, I love it. I love a big meal, so this has been a great
Yeah, I definitely have some observations on this, and we'll go over them after day 5, but, you know, there's definitely some benefits to this.
Yes.
Especially if you're an overeater, if you're somebody who likes to snack or wants a bigger meal, I will challenge most people to be able to sit down and eat 2,000 calories of proper keto. I mean, anybody can sit down and eat 2,000 calories of like a bag of potato chips or a blooming onion or something like that. But I challenge somebody to sit down and eat like 1,400 calories of fat.
But that's
just fat.
But that should say something, right? Because, you know, a lot of the big complaint is you don't have a lot of food on keto, but you don't need as much food on keto.
No, you definitely get full. So let's go over today's food. I'll start. So I've got 3 cups of the 50-50 greens, and I have 2 tablespoons of our homemade blue cheese dressing on top.
Oh my goodness, it's so
good.
We're
going to put a recipe. It'll be on the blog. Just click where on the hyperlink, and it'll take you to the recipe, or you can look in our recipe section. A serving of a broccoli cheese casserole.
Which is a staple in our home.
That is a staple. We make it every single week. That's a Keto Connect recipe. I will link it in the video.
There's 2 Keto Connect recipes on your plate.
The other one is Mama's Meatloaf from Keto Connect, but that's from their cookbook, so I can't put the recipe on. I highly advise buying their cookbook. I know we've said it before in this video, but
it's very reasonable.
This is a great meatloaf. They've got a couple of secret ingredients in it, like because you know most meatloafs you need breadcrumbs. They're not using pork rinds. I'll give you that hint. 4 ounces of asparagus with a tablespoon of butter. Chocolate mug cake. This is almost like a gooey chocolate. It's made with MCT chocolate powder. So
this does not make me sad.
Yep. With another tablespoon of butter on top of it to make it even more fattier. And I have 2 of our recipe for. It's a chocolate chip peanut butter cookie dough.
Are you going to share the recipe for that?
Yeah, that will be down below too. Oh, I forgot to take your cookie dough out. So you get 1 of those.
Yay!
Okay, so I'll go over my macros. This meal here is, and I'm sorry, I've got it written down. I cannot remember it off the top of my head. So.
And on mine, I have to read it because Joe plans it all.
1,995 calories, 172 grams of fat. 89 grams of protein, 28 carbohydrates, 16 fiber, 12 net carbs, 79% fat, 18% protein, and 2% carbohydrates.
Well, I think I've got you beat because I am 80% fat today.
Your fat is normally higher than mine.
I like it. Wait, am I fatter than you?
No, you're not fatter than me.
That's okay. So my totals, I've got the same food, but obviously smaller portions.
Smaller portions.
And I've learned to make peace with that. That's hard. I was always like, whatever he gets, I should get.
Right.
But
yeah, we used to battle over that. Like I would get like
especially
spicy,
since I can eat a lot in a serving.
I would get like spicy, like chicken bites, and when we would go out to eat when we were really heavy, I'd get like spicy ones because I love spicy food, and she didn't like spicy food. Well, she taught herself to like spicy food because she's like, it's not fair that he's eating that and I'm not.
I can't let him have something I can't
So
have.
you've done really well with that.
Thank
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, and as a result, I'm experiencing success.
Yeah, so yeah, I think the big difference is I have 2 servings of the Mama's meatloaf. You have one serving. I have 2 cookie dough bites. You have 1.
I'll get 1.
I think that's
right now. I have none.
You have none. I'll have to get it out of the freezer.
Thank you. Okay, so I have my totals for today are 1,464 calories, which is just about perfect. Nicely done. 127 grams of fat. 61 grams of protein.
Right.
For 17% protein, and 9 carbs, and I have 3%.
3. That's awesome. So, super excited.
I am. I'm excited to eat.
This is day 4.
Yep.
One more day. When we didn't say it is 6 o'clock, so we're eating right around the same time as yesterday. So about 23 and a half hours in that fast.
And we got to get this all done, and I'm going to make sure he doesn't cheat today.
I'm definitely going to get this one in. I don't have a game today, so that's good.
You have to run.
Tomorrow we're going to have to start early because I do have a game, and I have to leave our house at 5 o'clock, so we're going to have to eat at like 3.
Okay.
Because there's no way I can do a varsity football game with 2,000 calories sitting in my stomach.
No way.
Day 5.
We did it.
I'm so excited this is over.
I'm sad this is over.
No, I am super excited it's over. I'm tired of consuming all of my calories in one sitting. Not that I want to be able to eat the rest of the day because I actually have more energy. I was driving today and I was like, wow, I'm like really mentally focused and I have a lot of energy. I really wanted to measure my ketones, but it kind of got away from me because I'm pretty sure my ketones are super high. But I just don't like consuming so much food in one sitting. It's just not for me. I will say I finished all of my food yesterday. Within the hour, I ate my whole meal.
Did you make a happy plate?
Yeah. And then about 15 minutes after I ate my meal, I ate my cookie dough thing. So I did get everything in 1 hour, but I was really stuffed and fell asleep like 20 minutes after that.
He did. And I went out and did some work because I felt super happy.
Let's go over today's food. So we're going to start with, I have chili. Keto chili. The recipe is going to be on our website.
Oh, you're sharing this.
I'm sharing this. This is my recipe. It is made with ground beef, bacon, pork, pepper, tomato paste. I mean, it's got everything in there. This bowl is like 650 calories and it's 50 grams of fat.
I was going to say it is swimming in fat.
It's sweet because I used 70-30 ground beef and I used 80-20 ground beef and I used ground pork and I used bacon. So
remember, fat is flavor. So
fat is all flavor.
Flavor central.
Then I've got 1 piece of the broccoli and cheese casserole.
We told you it's a staple.
It is an absolute staple. I have 2 cups of fresh broccoli, cooked right this time. It's actually been sitting, so it's cooking more even though it's sitting on the plate. Then our son Anthony, because he loves to cook, is making these incredible biscuits and gravy. So I have 2 biscuits and gravy, which is made with like sour cream and heavy cream and pork. So really good. Then I have a half a serving, but I made it into like little muffins of the cinnamon flax cake with a half a tablespoon of butter there and 1 tablespoon of butter on my broccoli. And so my macros for this meal, 1,949 calories, 162 grams of fat. I'm still 8 grams shy of my goal.
It's hard to get all in.
84 grams of protein, a total of 29 carbs, and 16 net carbs.
I think that's pretty close to perfect.
Yep, and I'm drinking, we found a brand new flavor.
This flavor
Polar
is amazing.
Seltzer water, orange vanilla. It's like drinking an orange cream soda.
It's very good.
Yep, so go over yours. What do you got for food? Do your food first before you tell me what your macros are.
Well, I have kind of a similar thing. I have this delicious chili.
Oh, and we have 1/3 of a cup of Kirkland Monterey Jack cheddar cheese on top of it.
Sprinkled on top. It's all melty and gooey. I have some of Anthony's biscuits and gravy, which is amazing. Like, seriously, you want to try it. Broccoli with butter. And then I have one of these cute little muffins, too.
Yep. And again, the big difference is we try to eat the same food. We're not like where we eat very different foods. Usually I just have more. Like I have 1.5 tablespoons of butter, you have 1 tablespoon. I have 2 biscuits, you have 1. So
Yeah.
So you can do it and eat the same thing and just the man eats more.
I was gonna say
can't help it. I'm sorry, ladies. Guys get to eat more.
But we're cuter.
Yes,
we get to be cuter. So it comes at a price.
Do your macros.
All right, so it's 78% fat, 18% protein, 4% carbs.
What are your calories at?
And I'm at 1492. Columbus sold the ocean blue, and Rachel had a meal. 122 grams from fat, 64 grams from protein, 14 net carbs.
14 net carbs. I did forget. I am
right on the boundary.
79% fat, 18% protein, 3% carbs.
Yeah.
So perfect keto macros. I will say we hit our macros every day this week.
High five.
So later on, after my game or tomorrow morning, we will film our conclusion, and then we'll get this video out for them. So our challenge is over. Yay! I don't have to consume all my calories in one meal anymore. I'm excited.
I'm sad to see it go.
I definitely see some benefits to it. I will tell you my take on it, and then I'll let you say your take.
Okay.
So for me, I wasn't a big fan of consuming all my calories. I struggled to get all my calories in. Okay. I definitely got a little sluggish after eating. But on the other side, for me, I definitely noticed a heightened mental clarity throughout the day.
Definitely.
I know, obviously, because you're not spiking insulin all day long. You're only spiking your insulin during that, right after that one meal, and that's it. So there's a lot of benefits to autophagy.
Yes.
So you're like breaking down and rebuilding your cells. And I will say that if you are somebody who has gotten into the stage of ketosis and now you're like, okay, I got to start restricting my calories so that I can lose weight.
Yeah.
This is a great way. I would start with maybe just, if you're a snacker, cut out your snacks, do 3 meals, then a week later go to 2 meals, and then try this way, because it's a challenge to consume all those calories in a sitting. So this is an easy way to restrict your calories, by just don't eat all day and eat everything in a one sitting.
Yeah.
For me, I probably would not do this. I can see myself maybe like once a week, once every couple weeks, doing a modified version where instead of eating in 1 hour, consuming everything and doing one meal for the day, but like a 20-hour fast and a 4-hour eating window where I can spread that food out over 4 hours. Because I am like that. I do like to make 12 wings and eat 5 now, and then eat, maybe a half hour later I'm ready to consume a little bit more, and then an hour later have a coffee or, have something like that. So I can see myself doing that. I will say this though, I checked my ketones this morning.
I was going to do that.
Normally in the morning, when I get up in the morning, when I've checked my ketones, I'm usually around a 0.5, and mine were a 1.3 today. So I definitely am more heightened in ketosis, not eating all day long. So it could have to do with the fact that we have been hypersensitive on our macros this week too.
Yes.
We've been consuming 75 to 80% fat in that one meal. So there hasn't been a day where I've gone maybe only 60% or something like that.
So what a shock. When you do the right thing, you get
have the right results. So what about you?
I'm definitely a different eating personality than you are. So
you're abnormal.
I think there are other people out there like me that can really get the full value of an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Like, you're the person that's like, after 2 plates, you're going to pass out. And I'm like, I hope you pack pajamas because we're going to be here for a while. Yeah. So I enjoyed the one giant meal. Like, I felt full, and that was awesome. I think that there's a super duper benefit for someone like me who grazes or can tend to almost snack like Jaws, where you're like dun 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 dun. I never know when my craving is gonna strike or when I'm gonna feel like I need to, handle my cravings.
Oddly, the cravings really went away.
It totally went away.
I was shocked that I didn't want to graze all day.
And I think it's because my personality is I need to know what the rules are and then is there any room for negotiation? So with a 1 hour eating window, there is no room for negotiation. It was like, if it's not the time to eat, no eating. Right. So it was amazing. All of a sudden I didn't snack, and again, like we were just saying, I didn't snack this week. I finally hit my goal weight of 135. So,
That's
I
awesome.
mean, it happened, but it happened because I was doing the right thing. So,
Yeah.
I can see another added benefit for people who have trouble when they have to make a second meal, maybe for other family members that are not on keto. It's a little bit difficult as a mom when you have to make macaroni and cheese, but you can't eat macaroni and cheese. So maybe you could do your one meal a day in the morning or in the early afternoon, and then when after you've had a big meal and you are full and feel good, then you can cook a meal for, you know, your husband or your family, and if they don't have all keto friendly things in their meal plan, it's okay. You're feel free to not play one for you, one for me.
Yeah. So I will say though, I would not suggest doing one meal a day for most people as a complete lifestyle, because I think you're going to struggle to get the calories in, and then you're going to start working on your metabolism.
Yeah.
I think it's better for more of an intermittent thing.
Yeah.
Like I know Thomas DeLauer talks about fasting, but not, you know, intermittent fasting, but not intermittent fasting every day, but intermittent fasting throughout the weeks. Maybe do it once or twice a week. And, you know, we like to change it up so that our body never knows what's coming. It never quite knows when it's eaten, so we don't have to worry about that.
And it's weird to have, like, it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fun. And the one last benefit I would say about this is you will save money.
You definitely will.
You save money because
there was no waste this week
There's no waste at all. If you do want to try an OMAD challenge, or even you know, intermittent fasting where you only eat 2 meals a day, my biggest suggestion to help you be successful is plan ahead.
Yes.
I would plan what we were going to eat either the night before or first thing in the morning.
You're never shopping hungry.
Yeah, knowing that we were going to eat at 5 or 6. So I knew exactly what we were going to eat. So that is how I was able to keep us with the 75 to 80% macros of fat, because I planned ahead. So if you plan ahead, you will be successful.
So you're going to be, if you do this, you have an opportunity to, you know, disconnect from your craving slavery. You are going to save money. You are going to be able to have time for other things, because you're in the kitchen once and then you're out for the day.
Weight.
And definitely you're going to save on your cleaning up time.
Yeah.
Because we only had to clean up
and
after one meal.
I think we can finish it. That was probably the biggest thing, is that we had a dirty kitchen once a day.
Yeah.
We cleaned it. The biggest downside to that was we couldn't fit everything in the dishwasher. We'd have to do 2 loads of dishes.
That's fine.
That is great. So that is the challenge that we did this week. We have a super special challenge we're going to do next week that we're really excited about.
We're really excited.
But you guys will find out what that is later on. So if you enjoyed this video, do us a favor and hit the like button on it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the little bell icon so that you're notified every time we upload a video.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.